Wa kia ora koutou, ko Lisa Pohatu tōku ingoa, and I have many whakapapa links, but on my dad's side we are from Ngāi Tāmanuhiri, which is in Muriwai, and also from Ngāti Kahungunu ki Heretonga, or Pakipakitanga o Hene Te Moa, and on my mum's side, Ngāti Kahungunu ki Te Wairoa. However, I grew up here in Flaxmere, where I'm currently living, and I was lucky enough that when I joined Kāhui Tautoko, which was in 2020, I was employed in our Canada office, and then this big global pandemic happened. So Mara gave me the option to move home being Flaxmere. So this is where I call home now in Paharakeke, and have been with Kāhui for 5 years. Why I love working for Kāhui Tautoko is that I'm back home, back in Paharakeke, amidst Ngāti Kahungunu. And I've realised that I love my marae. So one of the great things about working for Kāhui Tautoko, the New Zealand office, is that I'm able to help whānau Māori throughout the motu. In particular, some projects or areas that spring to mind is our work in Wairoa with Te Whare Maere, and obviously the hononga with Wairoa with my whakapapa links. But also down in Dunedin, we helped out Te Ropu Tautoko ki Te Tonga, and Te Tai o Marukura based in Kaikoura. So they're very much whānau-based organisations, and we have helped in terms of their back office functions. So things like policies and procedures, strategic plans, assisting them with funding applications. And I think that's where that connection with whānau whānui out in the motu, and supporting them to help them, the kaimahi of each of those organisations, be on the ground to help our whānau. I was employed with Kāhui Tautoko in 2020 in the Canada office, and worked under Kareen for a little bit. And then, as mentioned before, with the global pandemic, was given the option to come home. And then I transitioned into the New Zealand office. So I've been really fortunate to have been an employee of both under Kareen and Mara, in very different leadership styles. But most of my work has been with Mara. And I've always joked to many people saying I think Mara's half robot, that she is constantly, she is such a workhorse and such a leader, but also I value her leadership style in the sense that she lets you make mistakes and learn from them, but then teaches you along the way. And I think that's helped me a lot with my professional development and growth. And with just Mara and I predominantly in the New Zealand office, with a few subcontractors coming in here and there, we've spent a lot of time together, whether it be on the road or anything like that. And that just adds to the team culture of Kāhui being whānau based. So we become we know a lot about each other's personal lives around whānau lives. And I know that's not always a team culture in workplaces. So I think that's one of the best things that I love about Kāhui Tautoko, is that whānau base. Pros and cons with any kind of whānau, but generally it's just, not only is it the professional career development that Kāhui Tautoko, and especially Mara, has helped develop within me, but it's also that personal growth and how I want to live my life outside of work. So there's been both a privilege and an honour to be part of my 5 years of the 25-year legacy of Kāhui Tautoko. For many reasons, just with my own professional and career development, but also my personal growth, having spent a lot of time one-on-one with Mara and just being able to grab as much knowledge from her that she is really open to sharing. And in the future, how I hope to see Kāhui in the future is just continuing to help our whānau. I mean, in an ideal world, I would love that whānau are self-sufficient and able to help themselves. As many of us in this sector would say, it would be great if we ran out of a job. But until that happens, I would love to make more hononga with other hapū that I whakapapa to, more connections through Kāhui, as well as personally just strengthening my te reo Māori journey, my te ao Māori journey, and then professionally just building on the skills and the foundations that Mara has set for me, as well as just definitely improved over the years. So for Kāhui Tautoko, I would just yeah, it's exciting to see what will happen with the next 5, 10, 15 years. And I'm hoping that I am still around to enjoy every part of it.